next time. Okay, so you guys are here at this sort of area where you have slain this bullet. I don't know if your players know what that is, but you do as a person, so that's why I said it. What's this like star thing that somebody put on the floor?
Oh, that was my spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oberon has flown across the bridge to the other side, and
he's like, help us get perspective before he vanishes into the darkness.
Sure. So you guys, what do you mean? What perspective would you like him to give?
No, as in like, what does he see down yonder
yes.
he vanishes?
So you see Oberon, like fly over to the end. Let me get my fog removing tool out. And he, you hear him go, "Oh, what's that? I think I see a wall. We can go either left or right." And then he fucks, and then for some reason you see him go like, "Actually, I think, what is that?" And then he disappears into the darkness as he walks off in a direction you can't see.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's not here right now. don't worry about it. It's fine. We're good. And let me just erase the area that he can see.
Before we go on any further, can we take a short rest, please?
There was like a little bed of
You can see this. So you can see it goes to the left and it goes to the right. And it looks like the tracks. Yeah, so you guys, you go past the bullet. Sunmei, as you like sort of step up into that cove, make me a perception check, or whoever is going to step up there.
Not the bones of
Can we loot the bullet? Is there anything interesting?
Wow. Mary made a 14. Was 15. So the both. Anyone else wants to, or just you two?
I DC, so I don't even know what we're rolling for.
Oh shit. They're basically walking. We're rolling perception because they're going up into what looks like it was the Bullet's house, or where they were sleeping.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll roll.
Sure.
Never mind.
Okay, so you guys step up. I think Mare goes first. Not an uncommon situation, really. And Sunmei follows like straight after. Mare, you're like looking at this mostly place full of rocks and like dirt, and there's a little bit of sand. And as you like sort of step into this alcove, you hear at the back, the very like back corner, like a very soft like rattling sound, like a clicking noise. It's right around here.
A clicking noise?
Yeah.
Where?
Around here.
Go.
So you approach that clicking noise. What looked like a small pile of rocks is sort of like shaking. It's like a little shivering pile of rocks.
Actually, yeah.
Is she kicking?
Okay, so how hard are you kicking it?
Like she's like hitting a soccer ball, I guess. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll me an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
Yep.
What?
Help.
Like the DC or?
Yeah, so unarmed strike, so, 20. So you, like, cock your leg back, and then you kick it, and this pile of rocks actually feels a lot softer than rocks should feel. When you kick it, this almost like ball unfurls as it slams against the back of the wall. How much damage do you get from your hit? I'm still waiting to roll on the thing, so go ahead and roll damage.
4.
4? Okay, so you see this kind of like a hedgehog made of rocks bounce against the wall. It's about the size of, I don't know why this comes to mind, a bento box. So it's not very big, maybe like an A4 sheet of paper in dimensions, as a like little baby version of that big monster that you kicked sort of hits the wall and then tumbles down and then rolls back up into a rock, sort of like bouncing by your feet, Avani. And it's just sitting there quivering. Okay. Out of character. I can't believe that Yadi made that stupid animatic, because this has been in my notes since you guys got here, and I'm like, there's no way someone's gonna find the child. Okay. Okay.
No, I'm just like I get back into IC chat and I was just like, it's true.
It's real.
Prophecy.
The prophecy fulfilling itself.
Oh my god.
Can Nolan pick her up?
Pick it up. Yeah. You pick up the rock. It like shies away from your touch, but it's a baby. It cannot run very far, and it's basically a rock. It's not very fast. And it's sort of like not looking at you. It's like shivering in your hand.
Oh,
very, very scared for its life.
You did damage to it, of course it's going to be
Okay, I'm gonna hold it like it's a plush toy.
Oh my god.
Now it's cute.
yeah, I'm gonna carry it around like it's a plush toy.
Okay, do you like hold it by its armpits?
Yeah, you know like how you hold plush toy like in front of you with like both your arm?
Yes, yeah, so you do that, and it's like trying not to make eye contact with you. It's like turning its head to the side, and it's like sort of like shaking in your hands, but it can't go anywhere. It's a baby. It's like little feet are dangling. You can see like the equivalent of like, I guess, bullet tears sort of like shimmering in the corner of its little rock eye, as it's like it's stuck there. They're holding it. Yeah, you're holding it. Can't do anything.
What is going on up there?
Okay, can I shake it a bit and be like, why are you crying, huh?
Cannot Vani take it away from Merlin?
Oh! Merlin holds it very tightly.
Marlon, let it go. It doesn't understand you unless you can speak like an animal.
It doesn't understand any languages, remember?
What are you guys doing up there?
I think
How
you
high
should-
is this thing actually?
It's not that high. You can step up.
Oh, okay.
We found a child, I think, of the bullet. I think it's best to just let it be, to be honest.
Yeah, Merlin.
I mean, we could raise it up and it could become our little...
I heard a loud noise. Did you kick this thing?
Yes.
Yes.
You expect it to you expect to raise it after kicking it?
Yes.
Like how the qualifier here is kicking it, and not the fact that you guys just murdered, presumably, its parent.
It doesn't know that yet.
Oh my
Doesn't know
god.
I'm pretty sure you witnessed its whole thing behind the rock.
I think it's best to leave it alone.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you shouldn't touch wild animals.
It's really
Is a bullet even an animal?
I mean, it's a creature of some
Is it a
sort,
monster?
right?
Like wild creature, yeah.
I think it's a monstrosity.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just leave it be. Maybe we should rest somewhere else. It's kind of awkward.
It's a
Yeah.
little awkward.
The being eyes, you're right.
It's true.
Should we take like a short rest somewhere else then? I mean,
I don't think it's going to bother us, but
I don't think so either.
Well, I think Merlin is gonna bother it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can we just leave it here, please? Like, I mean, I'm not
Like
taking
normal
like an
people
extra
for a
plus
team.
one with us. We already have enough people.
You should not remove wild creatures from its habitat, right? And you don't know what kind of disease it might carry.
Like normal people.
For a change.
Yeah, it's okay. Should we just move away from like this cavity in the cave? Since it kind of feels like we can't take a short rest here. This is sort of we have a child that was recently orphaned by us.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Well,
Just gonna back
let's
away.
have a look across the bridge, I guess.
I guess we can just have a look by the bridge.
And see,
Can I put the
we'll-
bullet back where like it used to be, like in the corner?
Yeah, sure. So when you pick up the bullet,
And like rearrange the nest.
and you guys are fixing its
Okay.
nest up, it like
Yeah, Bunny will fix the nest while Tommy picks it up.
yeah, as you like fix the nest and put him back in its place, it like sort of like looks at you with these big scared, wet, panting eyes, and like nips a little bit at your heels before like rolling into a ball and like digging down underneath the nest that you fixed, Avani. And it's unless you stop it, yeah, that's literally what it looks like, but a little sadder, Yachty. The tears on the corner of its eyes. And it like it like digs into the ground, and like its little like it's got a little nubby tail, and you can see it just barely peeking out as it tucks itself back to sleep. Now that there's no one else to tuck it to bed instead.
Oh my god.
Okay. I guess like before we go, can I just sort of like reach out and pat it on the side, just like, look, my bad. Lay on hands, I'll give it back its 4 hit points.
Yeah. You lay your hands on the bullet, and you sort of like breathe a little bit of light and life back into it. Make me a perception check, Sanmei.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah, when you do that.
That's
Avani
a-
will tap the nest around it properly.
And 22.
Yeah, so when you use your magic to like heal up this like sad little animal, you feel like it works a little better than normal. Like usually when you do like what do you call it? I've literally forgot what you just said. Lay on hands. When you do lay on hands, you can you understand what the flow of the healing magic coming out of you and into whatever you are imbuing it to. You're familiar with that feeling. It feels like almost like someone has like smoothed the pathway a little bit easier for that transfer. And you think that at least for a little while, that whenever you do lay on hands, you can add an extra. It's got a little oomph to it.
Oh, okay. I think like she'd be like surprised, and think, oh, is it something to do with the age of these passageways? Avani, you're the only other person here who works a little bit with nature, right? I don't know. I feel like magic in this area is a little different for me. Have you used any spells since coming down here?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I think, well, there's nothing else we can do for it. So let's find a more appropriate place to rest. Because I think there were butterflies in the bottom tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, we can't go there then. Let's head up.
You know, knowing this place, will probably connect back up anyway.
Yeah. I guess I can go first since I've got a bit more hit points. I think everybody else is like maybe around the lower range. So.
Do you think maybe we should start moving stealthily?
You're right.
Are you guys gonna do a group stealth then? Is that what you're doing?
Maybe after looking down the corridors.
Can we take a short rest here?
At the pathway here, right around the bridge.
Why not?
Okay, that's true. We can do it here. Snort me time.
I mean, it's a short rest, so
It is true, like 30 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it's an hour, so.
Yeah.
While looking around.
You skinned the creature, Merlin.
Can you what? Okay, Merlin, you can do that if you want, Mer. Give me a nature check to see if you know if anyone would even want to buy that. 16. So, okay, you do know that some parts of the bullet, specifically like some of the scales around its like shoulders, and also like the nails of the bullet, the sort of claws are pretty like good tools that like people would want to buy, because especially people who are like looking to dig or looking to make shovels. Making shovels out of bullet claws is like not that uncommon, so you could probably get, I don't know, like a good 10-20 silver if you were to dig that out and try to sell it.
Silver? That's like 2 gold. Yeah, sure.
You gonna try to take it out?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you do this, you cannot take a short rest because it's gonna take some time to dismember the animal. So that's a trade-off. That's okay. Okay. So the rest of you can take a short rest. Let's deal with Merlin first. Give me I guess animal handling. You can do animal handling or nature to see just how much of it that you can like successfully scavenge without damaging the meat. Yeah, fine. You definitely like kind of expertly use your huge axe to like remove its claws without damaging too much of the creature. The good parts, at least for sale. You have a couple of claws. You get a couple of the back plates as well. So all in all, you probably think if you go to like a market in a city, or you go to someone who makes these sort of weapons, you could probably get 20, 30 silver, something to that end.
Okay, cool. Yay.
You can add that to your inventory.
Who's going to do now?
Okay, so all of you are doing your short rest. Are you, I guess, just sitting in a circle, like, on the tracks or something? Yeah, you guys are not even gonna go past the crossroads. Yeah, so you guys are taking like a quick nap, having a sit down in the sort of like bridge area. You can give me anyone who wants to make me like just a perception check for the area around you while you're doing that rest.
Yes.
If you'd like, go ahead.
21.
Nice, 21.
Nice.
21. Wow, very consistent.
Wait, what are we
looking at?
You're just doing perception to like see the area. If there's anything particular you want to look at, let me know. While you're like doing your rest. Okay. I think Mara could not do it because she was busy. She was occupied. Let's go with Hako. Hako, what are you trying to look at while you're taking a break?
I think Hako's going to look down this particular path.
Okay. Let me extend your. How much is it again? You don't have dark vision, so.
Nope.
But you do have a lamp. I think it's like 20. Is it 20/20 for dim?
I think so.
I think it's 20/20, so 40 feet. So you can see at least 40 feet down. Let me clear that up for you then. I think it's around here. Clear that up.
Ooh.
So you can see that it looks like the road does seem like it turns in a direction. You don't know which, but it does kind of look like it goes back down to where that butterfly that you saw earlier was. Those butterflies. With your 21, you can see that the mushrooms that you've been seeing in the beginning of the tunnel, sort of like, there's a little more of them now, like the density of them has increased as you sort of go further down. And you can also tell that in general, you guys are sloping downwards. There's like a gentle grade down. So while you're in sort of like the mines area, it's continuing to go into the mountain from this angle. Looking down that direction, you can also see that there are a couple of traces of like the purple dust, like concentrating once it's sort of like near down here. Okay, that's what you see. Sanmei, which direction, what are you looking at in specific during your rest?
It's like opposite from Paco, maybe the path ahead.
Yes, great. And what is your vision?
21 as well.
Your vision.
I have dark.
How far?
Not vision. Not vision.
How about, it's 660?
Yeah.
Perfect. Can you measure it? Sorry. So there. That's pretty far. So there's to 30. And then, so this is where I stopped, is to 30, and then from there to 60. Perfect. So you can see that there's another bridge up ahead that also crosses the water. You also see that there is another butterfly sort of down this corridor. It's like hovering near some mushrooms. Yeah, for that down that way, you can also tell that you see it looks like more cave wall, but like looking down at the ground, especially with your 21 perception, you can see that the railway, it looks like it should go through here, but somebody has deliberately caved in what might have been an entrance to another part of the cave. Hi, Charles.
Hello?
Did you cut out? Charles?
Sorry. Yeah.
Did you cut out?
Yeah, what happened?
What's the last thing you heard?
That it looks like there's a path this way.
Okay, yeah, that's it. There wasn't. Yeah, you didn't cut out for
We just
long.
revealed
Oh,
different parts of the map.
Yeah.
So, upward seems to go on for a while more.
Mm-hmm.
The one down is a huge loop to the butterflies, and this is collapsed. Like, it's impossible to break through like that. Like, does it seem like basically like impossible to dislodge?
I think with your perception check, if Kevin is also looking at it, you think it's probably possible, but it would be very difficult to dislodge it.
Right. And then up there's like the one butterfly. Do you guys want to shoot at it from afar?
sounds good.
Right, just kind of like just stand back and
I think Kevin, you have a perception check as well, and Amani, you also do. Is there anything you two are looking at that isn't what was already seen?
I think Amani would want to look down the waterway.
So
Up and down the waterway.
Up and down the waterway? Okay, can you stand where you want to be, and then I will extend your vision. So probably there. Then you have 60 feet, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you probably like step this way to look up, and then you step this way to look down. So let me mark 60 from here. Perfect, thank you. You have 50, 60. Oh, so it's about the same. So from there, let me reveal what you see. So 60 feet this way. You can see that the waterway continues up that direction, and then 60 feet it continues down this direction. There you go. Yep, it's just it looks like there's a river cutting through basically the mine.
Okay.
is the river like a sheer drop down or like
No.
Straight up, down. Oh, which way is the water flowing?
It's flowing down. It's flowing this way. Yeah.
is it like ground level or is there a drop?
There is a drop, but it's not very high. It's about 10 feet down.
Is the water flowing very fast or is it slow?
I think there is a current. It's not, I would say, rapids. Like, you guys have been in fast currents that you can't swim out of. I'm sorry. Especially during the Laurels, but this is just like, I think, just a very meandering sort of river. If you're concentrating on like the water, I will also give you that very faintly, sort of to the north of you, you can hear what sounds like louder water. Like, I don't know, louder water, but you know what I mean. Like there's movement. Yes.
Maybe there's a waterfall.
Yes, something like that.
Some control.
Yes, and the water is flowing this way, so it's going down that way.
Epic swimming strats.
Well,
Just swim all the way.
well, swimmers, get ready to get back in the water.
The only one who can't do it. I'll just be in the water the whole time.
Just you
I
alone.
guess like Avani and Oberon can hover all over the water, but like the rest of them.
People just like see you on the flip side, suckers, and I just drift all the way.
I think you guys just need to invest in learning how to swim. Like, at this point, I keep throwing water challenges at you, and you keep trying to swim.
Can we see what's here?
There's nothing there. There's nothing. That's why we're hiding Oberon. So there's nothing there.
Oberon's hiding along
Yeah.
See?
That's why I'll just do a little screen cap of what it looks like on my screen. I've hidden him in the crevice.
Oh my god.
That's where he's hanging out.
Buried.
He's buried.
There's like no path there.
No. It just loops back around, and I was like, I can put him in here. Okay, Kevin, what are you concentrating on, or what are you trying to look at? If there's anything else.
I don't think there is much else to look at unless we are
Walking away.
Actually, how do you find your line of vision? Like how far you can see?
If you go to the oh wait, you're asking mechanically your character?
Yeah, mechanically. Like,
you don't have dark vision, so you can't see shit. But you have a lamp.
Okay.
And the lamp has the description of the lamp will tell you how much. And I think it's 20 in like bright light and then 20 in dim light, so 40 total.
Can I keep this roll for later, or should I use it now? We already like kind of figured that this is hard to break, right?
Yeah, you figured that it's hard to break, and that the tracks going there would have continued on too. So there's definitely something on the other side. And also I realized that I accidentally showed some of it here, and I was like, oh fuck, oops. Whatever. You guys know that there's something there.
I was originally gonna ask about this pathway, so I don't know what else to ask. Do you think it's breakable with Thunderwave?
I think you could try, but I think it would not be very easy to do.
Okay.
Also, if you did Thunder Wave, like literally everything.
Yeah.
In this case,
Yeah, you're gonna alert
we were
everything.
here.
Yeah.
It's very loud.
Literally everything.
It's very loud.
Sure is loud.
It sure is loud. With underground creatures.
Who knows? You are in a abandoned mine shaft. I don't know if the infrastructure here is gonna be able to withstand a thunder wave.
It honestly, like,
It's true. We
Honestly,
could, like,
if
put it on
the
ourselves.
cave doesn't kill us, then the animals will, right?
does anybody have
Quieter things.
Quieter things to break something? Well, we have Merlin.
True. I was going to suggest that.
Quieter
Just
things.
straight up strength on this thing.
Weapon, Merlin.
Okay.
Let's try,
Let's kill this
Sniff.
thing. Oh, it's Merlin trying to break the wall.
Are
Why
you?
not? We can do it together. There's enough space or two.
We can do it together.
Okay.
Can I give Merlin a bardic in that case?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can give Merlin Bardic. 15. Yeah, you try to hit it. You hit it with your 15. Your axe sort of just kind of crunches into the wall. Not a lot of rocks moved.
The last time we did it, then it would take hours, right? So like, if this this like seems like we'll waste too much time. Maybe we should just proceed.
Maybe we should just look elsewhere first. There might be another way in.
There is this beautiful path the DM highlighted for us.
I don't know. Up to you.
There's not a butterfly you.
Everybody just hates this one butterfly.
You guys just don't want to go to the butterfly, huh? Yeah, while you're smashing away at the rocks, it sees you in the pathway, and it's gonna slowly start. It's not very fast.
Enough.
It's gonna start
Enough.
meandering
I'm moving
towards
away.
you.
Oh. And Albany
Time to throw a dagger at it.
Somebody will shoot it.
Okay, the two ranged people shoot it. 15, 22, both hit.
You threw your axe?
You threw your. That's an axe.
No, not me.
Huh?
I have a
Okay. Oh, sorry, that was you hitting the wall. Whew. Yeah, 22.
I was like,
I was like, your axe.
Nar.
26, 22, both hit for 5 and 8. Yeah, that's damage. Hold on, let me open its sheet. I forgot how much HP it had. It has a little bit of HP. Where's my PDF?
you know, guys, before you do anything else, after dealing with this butterfly, could I cast aid on 3 of us? Please.
Oh,
Lord.
Well,
Yes. Well, after Monica's done.
Yes. So we finish with the butterfly, we should probably start stealthing.
Yes.
Start hitting the butterfly more.
oh, okay. Yeah, it's how much HP did you use? So 8, 13, 5. It's still up. And it's slowly
That thing is tanky.
I can chuck a javelin at it.
Music javelin as well. But
Yeah, we're just like, oh, javelin.
You guys you missed. Yeah, so your javelin is embedded in like this wall now. 18.
You like to cantrip it or something?
oh, I think I have a cantrip. I could sacred flame it.
Yeah, that should work.
Dex save or sacred flame. I feel like this thing's pretty dexterous, but
Yeah, it's like it's a bug, bro. That's a fucking bug. Hold on, let me.
You did it.
I'm still trying to find the sheet. This thing is slow as fuck. Cause it's from this book I got, and the book is not searchable, and it has like 300 pages. So I need to just
God.
I need to scroll down alphabetically to this animal. Sorry. Go. Load faster PDF. Okay, almost there.
They just save it as like
There we go.
PNG or something.
I should
and
just
then
save
turn
it.
into PDF
I
once
should have.
it's Searchable.
I didn't think about it. What do I need to roll, Yachty, again? Sorry.
dex save?
Dex save. Oh yeah, that's pretty good at that. Me roll. 18.
Damn, it passes. Alright.
Yeah, you try to sacred flame it, and it just sort of like moves its wing down, gently, and it's gonna come a little closer.
Oh boy.
Should we be rolling initiative now?
Oh yeah, I think
Turn it in.
you guys had your first roll. Let's roll initiative. Come on, let's go.
Alright.
Okay, everybody roll initiative. Be sure to just replace the one that is in the current initiative. Just replace whatever you got. Let me roll for the butterfly. Boom. 11 plus 2. 13. Okay, so I rolled a 13, so I'm 13. And then where's your
Oh, I'm
initiative?
also 13.
What's your dex, Charles?
It's 15.
Oh my god, we're the same. You can go first. It's okay. I'll be nice.
Okay, thank you.
Oberon's not here, so ignore him. Did everybody put in your new your new initiatives? Merlin is 16. Let me change yours, Merlin. Okay. That's everybody. Go back to the top. Okay, Mary, you're first. What are you gonna do? You threw your javelin and it missed.
Wait, I'm first?
You're first, yeah. Everyone rolled like dog shit, I think.
That's so sad.
Even
Okay, go ahead, get beat then.
Okay, go for it.
17?
17 hits.
Okay. 5 damage.
5 damage, yep. It's not looking too great. You guys have chipped off a few of the like wing bits, but it's still up. It's very chunky. Next, Sunmay.
Sounds good. I also do the same.
Okay,
I
javelin.
got one more javelin.
Nice. Yeah,
That's a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll move the fuck away.
Yeah. Next, Hako.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Ooh.
Nice, good choice. Excellent choice.
Slow that fucker down.
Maybe I'll hit. Maybe I'll hit. A 9.
9?
It was almost a 20.
Yeah, it does not
Yeah.
hit. Unfortunately.
They're moving away, but not towards the other butterfly den.
Hehe. Okay, next, Kevin. Go ahead.
Kevin does vicious mockery.
Wow. Again, just making sure you don't need to understand, right?
No.
Great.
Yeah.
It's just the vibes.
Yeah, it's just a vibe.
It's just a vibe.
It's just the vibes.
Your fluttering is so weak. It's like warrior first.
You are so slow.
The limp wrist. Holy shit.
Whoa, rude.
Brutal.
Whoa.
It needs to, sorry, I didn't know I rolled that first. It needs to make, what is it? Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. This thing is not very wise. Oh, it is actually. What the fuck? Let me roll. Don't worry, I rolled a low. You got it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this takes 5 damage then.
Ouch. Anything else?
I got, wait, how many boxes is that? I forgot. Yeah, I'm moving also.
Okay. This thing is going to move closer. And I think it might be in range now. Let me check.
Also, are we rolling this as a rock now instead of a pathway?
Assume that's a rock, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting Oberon, okay? It's fine.
No, I was just checking because if you can like see through this or like.
No, it's a rock. It's a rock. It's a rock. Yeah. Great. So it moves to there. It's going to now. You see that its wings shimmering in the light. Everybody, I think that is definitely everybody. I think except Kevin, who is not in line of sight, must make me a wisdom save, please.
Okay, everybody gets a +3.
A wisdom save.
Yes,
Yeah,
wisdom.
everybody gets a +3 because you're all within 10 feet of me.
Correct.
Thank God.
So 14.
14. Okay. What
Good
everybody
luck,
get?
19.
13. Is that including your +3, Avani?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the only people that this affects are Merlin and Hako, because you save. You two are confused.
Wait, was it 14?
You rolled a 14? Oh, you're fine. I thought you rolled a 11. And then plus the 3. Okay,
11
yeah.
plus the 3, yeah.
That's good. Yeah, so this only affects Merlin, which I think it is a very barbarian moment. Merlin, you're the closest to the butterfly, so I think you're most affected by like the shimmering, shiny, undulating effects of its like iridescent, almost gem-like wings as it like gently flaps them in front of you. You were confused for 1 round. You cannot take any reactions, and on your turn, you're going to roll a d10 to determine what you're able to do. So when your turn starts next, you can roll a d10 and I'll tell you what happens. So that's what that does. And that's all it does for its turn. Avani, go ahead.
Okay, so wait, Merlin's the only one that's in here.
Yeah, all of you rolled, the DC is 12, so.
By the way, that doesn't. I just remember, does that count as a attack roll? Because I think it's supposed to have a disadvantage. Right?
It did not attack.
Okay.
Yes, this is not an attack. This is a feature, question mark? And it didn't attack, it didn't roll anything. You guys are the ones that rolled, right? So it's you're saving against its effect, yes.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, I can move. Wait, I don't have to even go there. I can fly over the ledge of the water, right?
Yeah, you can fly. You have boots.
Yeah, I will move in this direction then, because that's like the furthest I can go probably, and still have line of sight.
Go ahead, move your token.
Yeah, okay. I think this is the furthest I can get that still has line of sight, so I am going to move back and shoot from here.
Oh wait, to clarify, these are walls. These are not rock ledges. So, if you fly to here,
okay.
Yeah, just these are walls.
Okay.
You can't go over them. Sorry. So probably
okay,
there.
Maybe like here, then I guess.
Yeah, that's probably
Because
better.
I don't want to go too far down that.
You don't want to alert any creatures in the distance.
Yeah, don't want to go too far down this route. So let's shoot from here.
Go ahead.
And that totally missed.
Sorry. You shoot your arrow. It goes past Merlin, but not far enough. It almost nips you in the hair, Mer. But it's okay. You're very confused, so you're not really sure what's going on anyway. And it sort of embeds itself into the wall back here.
Yeah, the second one I think hits.
Yes,
37.
that hits for 10 damage. Let me see if this fucker is still up. 10 plus. Yeah, it's almost dead. It's like wings are drooping. It's not looking too hot, but you have managed to hit it.
Okay.
Great.
Well, never mind then. It'll probably go down in the next hit anyway.
Yeah. Merlin, it's your turn. Please roll me a d10. You're confused. You're so confused.
Oh man. D10, I don't know. Oh wait, this is not a D10.
D8. Or that's a D12. It's there is a D10. There should be one. Okay, you rolled a 1. So you use all of your movement to move in a random direction. So roll me a D8. And then depending on what you roll, we're gonna go clockwise. So one is this way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you rolled 3? So 1, 2, 3. You basically just use all of your movement to stand over here next to the wall. And you don't take an action this turn. Yeah, you guys see Merlin spin around for a second and then start walking and then just kind of stares at the wall.
Standing emoji?
Yeah, I have to do it. Where's the picture from Balls of Glory? Oh no, what is it? The greatest game ever played? That's what it is. Hold on, I need to find that picture of Merlin. In front of wall. Hold on, I found it. Looks like this. This is a really good movie, by the way.
Yeah.
7 Days in Hell.
Oh my god.
That's what we're doing. That's Kit Harington from Game of Thrones. He's really good in this movie.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that's what Merlin's doing right now. Next is Sonmei. What are you doing?
Okay, can I move to the other side of this butterfly?
Yeah, you have to go around it though. Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
still within 5 feet, no worries.
Yeah.
How small is this thing?
It is a tiny creature.
Okay, can I kinda I'm not sure if I can do this, but like is it possible to sort of like with my weapon sort of like swat it over this side?
You wanna like baseball swing it around you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me
Tiny,
a.
right?
Yeah. You can go ahead and hit. If you hit it, you can do that.
Okay, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I think
Okay,
yeah. So
11 points of damage.
11 damage. It's almost dead. As you like smack it, it's like stuck on your sword, and you swing your sword over, and it loops behind you, and then you like take your sword out of it, and it's like.
I just have to. I'll hit it again.
And you hit it again.
Yeah. I don't think this hits. It's 12.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I think you probably hit the hole that you made in it instead.
Alright.
Okay, Hako.
At least it's not facing you guys.
Yeah. But it is.
Let's try this chill touch thing one more time. Rolling to hit. Taking cover. Let's see. Rolling. Will it hit? Okay. 22.
Nice.
Yes, that hits. Finally.
Yeah. Alright, finally. That's 7 necrotic. Hell yeah.
You hit this thing. It takes 7 damage. Sorry, I'm eating a donut. As it like, its wings sort of like crystallize and freeze, as it like slowly drifts to the floor and dies.
Oh. How many people does it take to kill a butterfly?
But this one doesn't dissipate. This one doesn't dissipate like the others did.
You take a closer look at it. You thought that it did not dissipate. You can see that it's frozen.
Oh.
And
Okay.
after a moment, the like ice remains, but there is a shimmering powder inside of the like butterfly shaped ice.
Whoa.
We can collect more
Of the powder, you guys.
Yay.
we
Okay.
collect one more butterfly's
Sure.
worth of powder.
Okay,
Sure.
you do that.
I'll add it.
Where are you putting this?
I'm the one who has it.
It's in the bag of holding.
Is
Yeah,
it just
I think we put the first butterflies into like a vial, so now we just
Yeah.
added a third to it.
or you just add it to the existing vial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. You did it. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Yippee.
Okay,
Yippee.
time to stealth. Oh wait, do we confuse Merlin first?
Am I-
Since you were standing here, since Vanya was standing here, can we see more of this area, by the way?
100%. Where were you again, Amani? You were there? I'm gonna assume you're floating, so you can see past this. You can see that it definitely like goes around, and then you are here, so you can see down. You can see that there's a bridge, and it goes that way. Let me see how far your version. How it goes.
Also,
It goes to 60,
before
right?
we go, can I cast aid? Please.
Okay, yes, very important. We have Hako is requesting to cast aid.
I'm going to cast aid at 3rd level. I'm gonna. Who wants it? One of them is going on myself. So
Yes, of course. I think like the ones
Probably
with
Kevin.
lower hit points, Kevin too. I
Yeah.
think
Kevin.
What's the
so it's
aid?
between.
temporary hit points.
It's not. It's not temporary. It's adding to your
Your hit
maximum.
HP max. Nice.
So you're so
Oh.
for a basically what is it? 8 hours.
plus 5 per
Your
level, right?
Yeah, so it goes up by 10. So your max
wow.
health will be 55.
Oh my god, hog.
And then your health goes up with it. Who wants the third one?
Just remember what your original max health is, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
There's like a temporary override thing you can do.
Well, who has the lowest max HP?
It's
it
I
might
gave
actually
one to
be
Kevin.
overall.
What? There's some.
Because I think in the current party, the 3 with the lowest AC and hit points are like Kevin, Oberon, and Hako.
Yeah. But
'Cause I-
Oberon's not here, so
Oberon's not here, so we overlooked that.
I can either give it to Avani or Sunmei, because Sunmei's tanking a lot more.
Yeah, I think maybe me, because I think Avani's backline, and the
Yeah.
longbow lets you to backline pretty far. So you usually
Okay, then you
should
take
be-
it.
Okay, awesome.
You'll be at 78, Sunmei.
That helps.
Okay. And
Yes.
I will. If we are about to move, Avani would like to cast Pass Without Trace.
Yes, we are prepping
Okay, that's
Or
pretty good.
pre-prepping.
for pre-gaming.
Yeah. And
What's
also,
that?
I just realized that the river goes further, like, loop.
Yeah.
You guys want a river strat? Just go down.
Oh god. Well, the only person
Let's
who's
try
at
the pass
real risk
first.
of drowning is, or I guess are, Kevin and Merlin.
Merlin's strong enough to swim, I think. Kevin, though.
I
We can
just
help.
remember Merlin being swept away on the river
It's
that
true.
one time.
But that was like rapids. This is a meandering thing downstream. We should be okay.
If we have a path already, can we just walk along it?
Okay. I'm okay with either. So, land?
I mean, I guess like maybe Sonmei could go like take a look so that because you can see, right? You can at least see what's around the bend.
Okay, that's true. I'll just hug the shit out of the wall.
Yeah, you can just have a look at what's around the bend, and then like if there's anything of interest, you can just let us know.
Okay, can I do that?
Sure. So you're gonna go like jump into the water. As you,
Can I get one of the flying people to watch over me in case anything happens?
I was gonna say, as you like stand on the bridge and prepare to jump in, you can see these 2 butterflies in the distance. And one of them slowly starts to drift your direction.
Maybe not.
I was about to say like I didn't swim all the way there in the first place.
They would still see you, right?
No, like if you're underwater, you can just swim all the way there, right?
That is also true.
Okay, so
But at the same time, I would have to do this alone, right? Since like then nobody else could like go with me.
We can just kill the butterfly if you want.
There's still a weird thing.
Or you can hide underwater and let butterflies swim.
Oh god, could you imagine?
Butterflies.
Okay, you know what? Can I just check how deep the water is from here?
Before you
yeah. You step into the water. It's not like freezing cold. It's like medium. It's not bad. It feels like cool mountain water. You go in and you try to like step in, and there's like a little bit of a slope before it drops down. It's about 10 feet deep as you like poke your head down to see how far it goes. Definitely enough to like cover your head and dive down.
Okay.
In that case, then, since I can breathe underwater, it should be okay to just submerge across the bend, right?
Yeah, you can definitely go underneath the bridge. Okay, so you're swimming. You can see the underneath of the water. I think, when do you poke your head up to see out? When?
Like here?
Like here? Like
around
there?
around here, because I don't know what's beyond this.
Yeah. Okay, so you poke your head up, and you can see here that the water keeps going that way. You also see just a little bit, a sliver of like land, that direction.
Okay, then I'll move like just around the corner.
Yeah. So as you give me your measurement again. Oh, perfect. I'll just
60. I
take you right to the edge, so you can see from there that it looks like there were tracks here, just from a preliminary look. The mushrooms here are much more plentiful. There's also like a faint glow to the mushrooms that is stronger here than it was where you were. It looks like there was like active mining operations here and that the tracks made it this far, but they stopped around this area. You could even see some like discarded tools on the floor, a mine cart in the edges of your vision.
What's on this part of the shore then?
Oh, okay. So you can just see a large collection of like blooming mushrooms, almost like daylight bright. All right, let me get you to the end of the. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
what you see.
Like, so it seems like basically. Does this place seem more used than the other parts of the mines that we've been to so far? Like, all this seems. Does this seem more recent?
I would say you would need to like come ashore and do a little investigation check to determine something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I know I'm not very good with that, so I'll go back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Same way as I did before.
Yep.
Like,
So you duck your head, you swim past the butterflies in the bridge, and you pop back up.
Okay, I'll let everybody know that there seems to be some sort of miner's alcove, bottom right of like around the end of the bend. The mushrooms there are a lot more plentiful. They also glow a lot brighter. Didn't really get a chance to have a look at them.
Bonnie will think about it for a bit and then say, do you think that it connects to the place that's behind this deliberate caving that we were trying to break down earlier?
I think so. Because the mushrooms grew over other rail tracks, so I think it must lead somewhere else. Should we investigate it? Do you think?
I mean, you originally wanted to go past the caved in area anyway. So, if the lead's back there.
Okay. So, does everybody want to go down, or would you prefer still going further up? Honestly, like I think there could be
just like scout by just
yeah,
walking
true,
up
true.
to the bridge and seeing
Yeah, we could
see
look
what's up
down.
ahead.
Yeah, we could look down
We
deep.
can like just kind of stealth away here.
Okay.
And look down. Well, someone with
Okay.
dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's just go
Okay.
look around the bridge first too.
Well, pass without trace. Are we doing the group stealth check now?
I guess. I mean, I'm okay with
Group stealth,
either.
huh?
If we're just looking down like the bridge, do we see anything?
You look down that bridge. Let me reveal here. You can see that there is some more mining tracks that way, and then up the bridge, I think you can see to like there. Is that right? Like here-ish. Can see that there is indeed what looks to be like where the river sort of branches off, and there is a waterfall on one side, and presumably another one on the other. Actually, yeah, you can probably see to here. There you go.
I feel like land is more easier to explore, so if you wanna like see if we can see how far we can get on land, and then we can just turn back, right?
okay.
Okay. So we stealth upwards.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are we rolling?
Yeah. You guys are doing stealth, right? And you have a plus 10 to your stealth because of the thingy?
Yeah.
Grace is listening, muted.
I...
Should I stream it for you, or are you joining a baron?
Still,
Yeah, roll your stealth.
I'm so glad there's passive without trace.
Are we rolling stealth? Okay. And we're adding 10 to this,
Yeah.
so that'll be 22 for Kevin.
Thanks.
Is Merlin rolling? Yes. No. Maybe not.
Is Merlin here?
John Cena.
John Cena.
Is Merlin rolling stealth?
Yeah, much?
Okay.
Where'd everybody else?
nice.
There's the other rolls. So you rolled. You have a -1 to stealth. I didn't realize that, Yadi. What?
Yeah, the Taco's -1 dex.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 10, 16, 34. Is that 14? Is that plus the 10? 14, 22, and 28. Yeah, so you guys are pretty quiet. Relatively quiet. I think Avani's definitely carrying the average here. But you guys sort of make your way up. How far are you gonna go?
Good question. How far?
Should we go like here, where it looks like there is a place to hide? I'm gonna assume this is a rock, right?
Yes, so that looks like it's a column. Yeah. Avani, you
Yeah, it looks like there's a color here, so...
you go there. Avani, you can see. Let me reveal the Albert's lagging. Girl, get through it.
Girl,
okay.
struggling.
She's struggling. Yeah, you can see more of the mine that way. There you go.
Is this a wall?
No, those are support struts at the top. It looks like some dwarven made supports.
Tracks? Are there tracks? Are there any signs of life around you? Does it sound like anybody's been? Does it seem like anybody's been here recently?
In this area, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, that was not very good.
No. You can't really tell. Everything here is covered in a like fine layer of dust. Not super sure if there's any signs of life right now.
Can Kevin also roll for investigation to check
Sure.
signs of life? Or...
Sure, you can do rolling. Sure. Are you guys staying there? You definitely see this in the corner.
Oh, that's was 16. I see this around the corner.
It's lagging.
Yeah, Albert's struggling.
It's struggling.
She's doing her best. That's why I didn't put too many tokens here. I was like, fuck, it's not gonna huge ass map. Yeah, so you again, I don't think you see like tracks per se, but you see up ahead that there is like, let me see, where's your, if you're standing there, let me see your vision. Oh yeah, 40. Yeah, let me clear that up for you then. So you can see this looks like a workshop of some sorts, or like maybe like a miner's post. But there is a lamp here that like just the faintest glow of like burnt out to the very bottom dregs embers is there. and there's some like scattered paper here. The stuff in here just has like the dust from where you can see doesn't look as heavy as like the rest of the mine. So someone probably has been here recently. Also, I'm gonna make sure. Oh yeah, you can see that. Just do the whole thing. You see a cot at the end, and hovering over the cot is another butterfly.
It shared this information and that there's a butterfly.
Should we do the same thing?
We good?
Long distance from you.
Are you guys gonna surprise attack this thing again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
Whoever
Can I shoot through?
you can do.
From here?
Lagging.
You can shoot. You can shoot through from there. This is a beam overhead. This is beams overhead. It's not like a door or anything. 23. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
How much damage?
It is
9.
lagging so bad.
Yeah, I think everyone's playing D&D today.
Nice bot is struggling.
Yeah, lots of people online today.
9 damage.
9. Yeah, that you hit it.
Okay, bonus actions, Slayer's Prey before I do that, 2 attacks. Yes. Oh, I crit!
Oh, you
Yeah.
crit! Ooh, 17 plus 1. Okay, 18. 22.
Wait, so that's a total, the first time I roll...
Yeah, you hit both of those. So
Okay.
so 12
So that's,
plus 18 damage is 30. So 39 damage. Okay, how do you kill it, Avani? Because this thing, you realize after you've like loosened your last bow, it was already weakened by something, and it dies.
It gets pinned to the bed.
Oh, okay. So you shoot your arrow. It gets pinned sort of like right to the corner of the head. As it like is pinned, after like a brief moment, your arrow sort of like clatters to the ground. Not to the ground, but like sort of like droops because its body starts to disintegrate and turn into that fine purple dust all over the pillowcase. And it's dead. Looks like this butterfly was already weakened.
Someone was here before then. So it was already weakened, then that means somebody passed through the area before.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't kill it though.
Maybe it was just to sort of like, chase it away.
They just ran away.
Yeah. It's like, running away is an option. Can we look through the area then?
Yeah, you can definitely rummage through this stuff. Give me your investigation checks if you'd like.
Quick, somebody help.
Somebody with big eyes. Look,
Hi.
not Kevin,
Slap right
not
on.
Sunray.
I slapped guidance on who wants it? Amani. I slapped it on Amani. Guidance, for.
Thank you. I got
Nice.
32 anyway.
Yo, slay.
Why not
Thank you.
make it more? Slay.
I'll roll the D4 and make it higher. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Is the D4. Yes. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Wow. Why not?
Ooh. Very
Why not? That's
nice.
26.
That's nice. That's very nice. What are you guys looking at? Just let me know if there's any particular
Okay.
areas of the map that are interesting to you.
Kevin wants to look at the paperwork.
Yeah. And if there's anything else that's out of the ordinary besides that.
I'm just looking at the bed. It's like, wow.
Wow, nice pillow. Are you picking up the dusts on May?
I will sweep it into the vestibule. Now
Sure.
4 butterflies worth of
4
dust.
vials? Okay. We got 4 vials now.
Technically 1 vial, just a very big vial.
It's, well, in the description it says 2 vials of. So we had 2 vials.
Okay, so now we have 5.
We have 4. Well, 4, quote unquote, but.
Okay, great. So you scoop up your vials of butterfly dust. That definitely is interesting to have. Kevin, what are you looking at? The paperwork?
The paperwork. Yeah.
So you're looking at the paperwork. It looks like mostly like mining stuff. Like a map of the mines. And it looks like it's old. I will say, Avani, you're like also kind of looking over Kevin's shoulder. Kevin, you probably point out like there's a map. There are a couple markings on the map that look like they were not made with the same utensil that was made with the rest of the map on like the sort of dwarven lines. You can see that like the parts of the map that look different are these sort of notations. Don't mind my shitty MS Paint map, but like there's like this figure in the corner of the map.
This figure?
Sorry. Yeah. So like on like the big map, like somebody has drawn this like smaller, like post-it note basically.
The post-it note is the MS Paint.
Yes, the post-it note is the MS Paint, and that is not the whole map.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what you guys find.
Okay. Can we call Sunny over and ask if it looks familiar?
The shape of it looks a little bit similar to the bottom right
Cave
part of the
in.
map. Yeah.
It looks like the cave-in part, right?
And also it looks the curve of it looks a little bit like the shore that I found with the bright mushrooms. Should we go down and have a look at it?
Okay. Is there anything to loot here before we leave?
Do we find anything else? Any drawers, any notes, anything else? Hello?
Do we find anything else?
Oh my god, I was muted the whole fucking time, sorry. So you can see that like this light that like Kevin like saw earlier, it's actually lit with magic, and the magic that was in it is like just barely dissipating. This you can see there's like a chest here. Opening it, you find a couple of like rations. The rations seem to be 2 or 3 weeks old. So definitely not here when the cave-in happened. And then finally, you can see that like at the foot of the bed, there is a lot of that same like purple dust. It's like barely underneath, like almost like someone swept it underneath the sort of cot there. And that's what you find in this area.
So there's a lot of butterfly dust.
Yeah, it's like a little pile. It's almost as much as you guys have in your vial.
Right.
Huh.
Is this actual paperwork?
Yeah, it looks just to be some more like trade mining paperwork. Just like today we dug up 3 pounds of silver. It was B grade and will tarnish if we don't process it. This company has an order for 2. It's like that kind of stuff.
Okay. And that looks as old as the map?
That looks pretty old. Also, it's all in Dwarvish, so I don't know if Kevin can read that, but Hako can, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that all? You don't find anything else?
Nope, that's what you find in this area.
Okay. Can we like take a quick look around this corner and see if there's anything else here?
Sure. So you stand over there, take a quick look. I can reveal that it is a hallway. And the mine sort of like tracks lead to what looks like another elevator. A pretty big elevator, actually. Much grander than the small one that you guys walked out of.
Does it look like the same mechanism that was on the other one?
Yes, but as you like sort of step closer to this central elevator, the cabinet is not here. Like the I don't know what it's called. It's not there. The carriage.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we head down then, since it seems like, you know,
That's
the
what
outline
it
of
is?
the note matches the bottom part of like this map.
Also, this part is kind of like a dead end, right?
Yeah.
Merlin is in a cart.
Should we?
Merlin's in the cart.
You gonna push Merlin on the cart?
Merlin.
Okay, you push
cart time.
push Merlin on the cart.
Okay. Pushing Merlin on the cart.
Yeah, it makes a like
Merlin on the
gentle
cart.
like sort of like
Yeah.
like noise as you guys walk.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just preemptively go into the water.
Hako, are you coming?
Yes.
Sorry. Can Kevin tie
God.
himself to something?
Oh, okay, sure.
What?
I come back to allow Kevin to tie himself to again.
Oh.
Do
Okay.
I have like proficiency in Kevin at this point?
Proficiency in Kevin. I don't know if that's something you can.
We've done this. We've done this intensively over the course of the Laurel.
You know what? I will. Sorry, what?
Did we ever look at the spooks? Or did we
No,
just avoid it because of the butterflies?
We avoided it because the butterflies
You guys just left.
Okay.
Okay, so Sunmei, Kevin ties himself to you. I would not say you have proficiency, but you are sort of more used to navigating with a body tied like next to you now. I will say it will lessen the difficulty of needing to swim with weight.
Okay. Yippee.
I will
Assure the people behind me that it's only about 3 meters deep. It's okay. It really is just swimming pool level, you guys.
Can I just stealth past the butterflies?
Like a yes.
Flying?
Yeah,
Flying person.
you can stealth. You can try to stealth past them. Everyone else swimming? Everyone else get in the
Yeah.
pool?
Yeah.
Okay. Sunmei, you can make the athletics check for swimming for both of you.
Okay.
Can I help in any way?
I'm sorry.
Unobtrusive.
I don't think you're helping in this situation, Kevin. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Can I help by giving bardic inspiration?
Yeah, you can do yes.
You don't need to. You can conserve it in case we need it. Like for later. It's fine.
Okay.
Because I roll a 19, should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. You can swim with Kevin, sort of dangling behind you like truck nuts. You can make it over to the cove.
Okay, we're safe. Yippee!
Yay.
Hey, you two are there. Avani, you want to give me your stealth check so you can fly over?
Sure. I don't think an hour has passed, right?
I don't think so. No, you get. Well, oh, actually, you set them off after your short rest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine then. Yeah.
Just before we went up.
Yes, no problem.
Never mind.
These butterflies don't have a fucking clue. Like they don't know. They didn't even see you. You look like a rock in the wind to them. Like no choice. 41.
Oh my God.
Holy fuck.
I was about to ask if Hako wanted me to carry her. Damn,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, otherwise they're just going to walk through the whole river.
On the bottom of the floor, just like.
Hako doesn't need to breathe.
Doesn't need to breathe.
Hako rock moment.
Would you like to be carried? I think she has like strength 12, so she technically can.
That would be nice.
Hey, make a check, athletics check, I guess.
Do you want to guidance this?
Yes. I slap a guidance. Always.
Uh,
It's just people roll before I can slap it.
Oh,
Okay.
You do it. It's I think Hako's feet are sort of gliding the water. It's not very high. It's like kind of doing like a.
If you think about it, if Avani's so stealthy, no one can see her. It just looks like Hako's levitating over.
Honestly, it's Hako's Jesus moment. Like, Hako looks like they're walking on water with just their tiptoes.
Oh my god.
Ferried by some invisible rock drone. Merlin, what are you doing? Are you gonna stealth over and try to swim?
Sure.
Okay, roll me your stealth check. That's to make sure the butterflies don't see you.
Oh, net 20.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Wow, Slay. You guys are so sneaky today. Okay, make me an athletics check. The check is going to be really low because you're not going to swim the whole way anyway. So that's just to make sure that you can. Yeah. Okay. You sort of like you're drifting in the water, doing your best to doggy paddle, and you drift over, and I think you almost drift past, like Merlin, Avani, and Hako, and Sunmei and Kevin, and you're sort of just like, and then you just barely manage to catch yourself on this rock and pull yourself ashore. But yeah, you guys are in this room. Sunmei, you're the only person to have seen it before, but now the rest of you are here. You can see that like I said, the fungus here is much brighter and much bigger, and it looks like it's grown at a rate that is more accelerated. Kevin, from where you are now, it is as bright as daylight, so you do not even need your torch to see. For those of you who cannot see in the dark, it's not dark here. It's bright as fuck. And then you can see basically up to here. And it looks like the tracks here continue on, and then the floor here is it's sort of like looks like there's like some stairs going up, and then they've reinforced it with boards so that the track can go down the stairs smoothly.
Are these fungi like poisonous?
Can we?
Yeah.
You guys want to do a nature check on the fungi? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Anyone who would like to, make your nature check.
So I put guidance on
Merlin doesn't eat mushrooms.
Does better at this than most of us.
Merlin's like, I'm not a mushroom eater. That's weird. Don't know what these are. Great. Yeah, I think Avani's 23. Very nice. Yeah, Avani, you, I think, are the only one who knows that, like, okay, guys, glowing mushrooms, yes, it's a thing that happens in the forest. Actually, it probably happens a lot in Lower Orchard because there's lots of mushrooms. It's a wet, dark place. But, like, these mushrooms, they're not from... You've not seen anything like them. So you do not know whether they're poisonous or not, but you know that you are not familiar at all with this variety of mushroom.
Do you think that you might want to arcana check them instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they don't look like anything natural that we that.
Okay. Then arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Arcana.
Damn, if only you had a wizard.
I know, right?
10.
Everybody tries.
Oh, 16. Okay, that's decent.
I'm guiding myself. Oh.
18.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Awesome.
Look at, yes!
Yeah.
Good
Right.
job, everybody! Who needs a fucking wizard? Yeah, so all of you who rolled very well, which is most of you, not Kevin though, all of you are like looking at the mushrooms. Obviously there's some weird magical part about them. I'm trying to think who would be familiar with this. I don't know. For those of you who are like observing them, there's something other planar about these mushrooms. It's not even that they like don't grow in this area. Like the energy that's coming from them is not the magic that you who have like all of you are casters that in one way or another have cast a spell, have felt magic's effects. The magic that's coming from these mushrooms is not familiar to you. It almost feels like it's coming from somewhere else. Merlin, you, even to you, who has been to many places and has seen many things, this magic is also unfamiliar. So whatever areas Merlin's been to, it's not where these things are from. I'm trying to say that with the least amount of spoilers possible.
So this is all like an extraplanar sort of like growth.
Yeah, almost like they're coming from a different plane entirely, and are powered by magic from a different plane.
Well, guys, I think we're on the right track then. I mean, the last time we encountered a different plane, people from the moon came down and attacked. So, you know.
Moon men?
Pretty likely. I mean, I did get like a face full of like radiant damage peeking into the other plane, so I think it's pretty likely that the cult has some, you know, was doing something here. Should we proceed then past these things? They're growing from an extraplanar,
Sure.
but they don't seem threatening. Can we like very quietly round the bend?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Also pick this corner.
Yeah, so let me clear that up for you, Kevin. Looks like it just kind of loops back around to, oh my god. Owlbear, wake up, girl! We got maps to reveal! There we go. Oh my god. There we go. I think next time I do a huge map, I just might cut it into pieces. This is rough. What the fuck? Yeah, so you see that it sort of, yeah, loops back around. It's just like a little alcove.
Okay.
Yeah, put yourself where you want, and then I will reveal the map to you. Similar. Okay, from that corner, doing my best. Yeah, it looks like it goes to another corner, sort of like rounds in like a C shape.
Oh, it does seem like it goes like.
Yep.
You still stealth, you guys?
You guys still stealthing? I think I'll need another check if you are.
Yeah.
Can you roll me another
Yes.
check? And then I will reveal what you see from that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, 28, 38, whoa, 0! Holy fuck!
Do we still get past without trace bonus?
You still have pass without a trace. It's
Okay.
it's good.
Plus 10 to all these things.
It's good that you have that because Hako, I think what happens to you, I think you probably trip over a mushroom and like you don't fall or damage yourself, but your toe like clangs loudly against the like tracks. Luckily, I think Avani is so stealthy that like it has Avani's rock body has muffled the sound exiting your toe hitting the clanging of the, and it just reverses back in the other direction. I don't know how to reconcile a 0 with a 38, so that's what happens. As you guys walk up there, let me make sure I get the distances right. Oh yeah, you can see that. Okay, fog. Get rid of that. You can see into this corridor.
It's trying.
What happened to my
token?
You're in the dark. Let me pull you back. You're gone. All gone. There you go.
Wait, the way that you remove the fog looks very sus.
Oh no! Not the penis! Not the penis vision! Oh no, please! Please hold on. I'll reveal some more so it doesn't look like a dick. No. I don't think that helps. No!
Does not.
No! God, that looks so fucking suspicious. Holy shit. Okay, maybe we can't stream on Twitch. It'd be over for me.
It'd be over.
Bro, ban my account. Fuck. Yes, wow. You stand in that opening and you can see. Yeah, you can see as far as you'd like because it's bright as fuck in here. Actually, you can see. Yeah, you can see that. Hold on, Albert.
Albert choking.
Albert choking right now.
Is
Choking under the fog shape.
I fixed it, okay? The penis is gone. Merlin, I will reveal this part so you can see that.
Oh. Okay, well, can I just... What's around this... What's here?
Oh, you walk into the room, right?
I'm just at the doorway.
Okay,
Does this count?
yeah, that's fine. I will reveal this whole thing now. Come on over, girl. We're doing it. Come on, girl. There it is. It's slowly revealing. Oh my god. There you go. It's a large cavernous space.
Doesn't this look like the post-it note?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't there an X mark right here? And then
Yeah,
on
and
top?
also X's for exits?
I guess so.
I'm assuming we took the post-it note with us.
Yeah, you took the. I don't know. Did you? I'm assuming somebody must have.
Yeah, because
Can you back it as I can took it?
Well, you can help
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Let me show you your vision. There we go. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing we just took it because it was just a post-it note.
Yeah, I'm sure you took it. You can remember what it looked like, and it looks a lot like this big ass room. You can even see where the sort of like the arrows a little bit line up with where the railroad tracks end.
Okay. Everybody, JRPG boss.
What?
That does look
No.
like a JRPG boss room.
What JRPG boss
true.
room? What are you guys talking about?
Should we continue stumbling or what?
I
What do
don't
you
know.
think?
What are you talking about, man?
Let's go around because it's so sus.
Okay, let's
Go around. What? I would never do that to you.
I mean, let's just like have a look at the other side or we go in.
Okay.
Fair.
Where are you go? Hold on, it's lagging, so I don't even know where the fuck you guys are right now. I can see your health bars trailing after you. So put yourselves where you want to be, and I'm gonna wait a few seconds, and then okay, there you're there. I'm gonna reveal some more, if I can. Come on, Albert. Come on, girl. Okay.
Come on, Albert.
She's struggling so hard today. Okay, there we go. Come on. Let me move up, and then I will just reveal the very top. Looks like that.
Oh, she curved.
She curvy.
And yes, it goes around like that.
Maybe we go have a look.
If you'd like.
The post-it is right. There should be like the entrance exit around here.
Yes. So you can see as you guys walk around the bed. I'm revealing it now. Oh my god. Fuck. Please. Okay. There you go. Oh no, there's a bit that's not. There we go. And then I will reveal more of that. Walk down this way. Da da da. Come on. There we go. Actually, Merlin's walking that way.
Into the next cart.
Into the next cart. You can see there's a little narrow entrance there. Merlin, is sitting in the cart, and you can see all the way to here-ish, I think. There you go.
So basically it's this room.
Oh, you see these stairs too. Sorry, I think you can see all the way down here because it's not dark. It's actually a lot brighter down here. Be-doo-doo. Come on, there you go.
Is there anything beyond like here?
Oh, beyond there, that looks like there's a tunnel that goes up. It's a very tiny tunnel. You think trying to squeeze through that, you would your movement would be halved, I think. Charles, that is a rock.
I'm just curious because there's a like pickaxe next to it.
Yeah, make me.
Is anything valuable?
Make me a nature check. I don't know how much Kevin knows about rocks.
Probably not a lot. Yeah.
10. It's a shiny rock, man. It's kind of nice. It's not grass. That's for sure. Damn. It's not grass.
To think we should ask Avani for anything rock related.
Yeah.
It's literally made out of
Funny, you
stuff.
know this guy?
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Bonnie, this is your friend.
Well, that was kind of
Oh my
racist.
Do you know her?
Nature?
Yeah, make me a nature check, Avani. Merlin. Oh, okay. Merlin, I think you don't know rocks, Merlin, but you do know what shiny gems that would look really nice as jewelry look like. And this looks like something that would make a great necklace, you think. Like, it catches the light in a certain way. It's got sort of an other planar glow about it. It looks kind of nice.
And like, bake it.
Yeah, you can break it off, no problem.
Okay, I break it off.
Yeah, and you've got a chunk of glowing crystal in your hand. I'm just gonna put that in your backpack, Merlin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make sure you keep that in your inventory. Write it down. You have that now.
Does Merlin take the whole thing?
You leave some for you leave some for Kevin?
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't think
How much it is?
Kevin, Merlin took off like a nicely formed like piece. You think there's enough for maybe 2 or 3 more in the little vein?
I guess we could just, we could take the rest. I guess we already broke some off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merlin.
Is this the stuff that like the note was saying? Hey man, we found some shit in the mines. Maybe we shouldn't have mined it. Is this what they were talking about?
The thing that they probably should not have opened was the extra
This?
on the
The
bottom.
veins, right? Since like this cavern seems to have some kind of extra planar thing feeding into it.
You know, Kevin wants to take like a small sample.
Yeah. I think a sample is fine.
Yeah. Like, you know, the size of how people buy like gemstone from those kind of like stores.
Oh yeah. Sample piece.
Sample piece.
Okay.
Are you muted again?
Muted
the three of
again.
us
Sorry.
get-
Yeah, you guys can put that in your inventory. You have a piece of mysterious glowing other planar crystal. Very nice. Yeah.
Other planar crystal.
Yeah. I mean, clearly this does not feel like something that it should be here. Its magic resonates. You don't even need to check for this. It resonates with the mushroom magic, for sure. It's kind of cold in your hand. And a little bit, I wouldn't say slick, but I would say smooth.
Moist.
Yeah, moist. Like, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something, I'm not gonna say it. It's nice rock.
I was like, I thought it and I wasn't gonna say it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avani will put it in her backpack.
Cool.
Can Merlin like go through the small opening to get you inside?
Yes, so you have to like squeeze through, and it's sort of slow going. I would say it's difficult terrain, mechanically speaking, but you sort of like clank and then like finagle your huge fuck off axe through the crevice, and then you can sort of see it curves down into there. And I think you can see past actually, so let me reveal a little more. And then it sort of like gets dark again as the concentration of mushrooms has definitely lessened in this area. I like how you are all avoiding the JRPG boss room.
It looks sus.
What do you mean looks sus? There's nothing there to be sus about.
I mean, look, there's a body right here.
Wait, can you help me reveal like this part?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get there. It's lagging. Okay, yeah, now you're gonna have to show me your dark vision distance because it's not bright enough here to see without dark vision. So, just pull it out with the ruler and then I will reveal. I think it's 60, right? Yeah, you should be able to see to like here, I think. Yep.
Wow, I can't move right over very close to here.
Well, someday you're gonna have to move. Okay, thank you.
Anything here?
Yeah, so you can see like a river. You can see a cross, I think, quite a bit. There's another river over there. Looks like some stuff in the distance.
Anything here?
Oh, oops. Nah, it's just a mushroom.
Okay.
Some rocks. Let me have a clear up here. Do. Come on, there we go.
Nothing else for the upstairs, just...
Nah, just to there. And then you can see, Sonmei, the, like, waterfall that you heard earlier. There's actually two of them, one going left and one going right. Presumably, you like, sort of, like, look down this way. You can see the previous bridge you guys were on down here.
Right. Is everybody, JRPG boss room?
Isn't there what?
What is it?
Top left of the map.
Oh, yeah, there's just like an overturned minecart full of coal. Yeah. Yeah, you move forward. I'll just reveal the rest of this area to you. I think you can see it if you stand. I'm sure you like walk around.
Okay.
Come on, Elber. There we go. Yeah, and you can. Yeah. 1 second. Bruh. Come on. Actually, can you guys see the whole map now? Let me zoom out and see if I can just turn off the fog. Because I think I can now. Yes, you guys have. Let me just turn off the damn fog. Let me turn off the fog.
You're gonna be able to see up there now.
Yeah.
Fog gone.
I see it.
Oberon's asleep. Don't worry about it. There you go. There's the whole map.
Yeah.
You. What boss room?
Before we do, I don't want to see this body.
Ooh, okay. Sure. So you go into this room, which feels like there's lots of mushrooms in here. Give me, whoever is going in here, an investigation check if you'd like. The lag is bad.
The lag is so bad.
Bro, Albert, girl, wake up! Investigations. Oh,
I was like slapping a guidance on someone who passed by. I guess it was gonna have to be a Bonnie because everyone was
12, 6, 15.
Oh, Bonnie will too.
Oh, what?
Okay.
I missed it.
Go ahead.
You get the D4 anyway though.
I'll win.
You only rolled the 16. Uh-oh. Hako, do you want to roll?
Sure. Investigation. No, it doesn't.
Nah, I mean, it's not bad. So you guys walk into this mushroom-infested room. You can definitely see the bodies. I think I will tell you that, you realize the bodies are, the bones are kind of long. It doesn't look like these are dwarves.
Alright. Can you repeat that again? I got cut out again.
They got long bones. They're not dwarves.
Oh.
This doesn't look like the body of a dwarven miner. And it also sort of like looking at the bones, you can tell that something like picked the bones clean. These are like there's no like bits of flesh hanging off, but the bones don't look like they've been out for a very long time. Certainly not long enough to be miners who probably died here. So take that information as you will, that these are not dwarven miners, and they didn't die too long ago, even though their flesh is very gone.
Do you think that they might be the countess? They were also
Maybe.
here.
Can you speak with dead with a skeleton? Does that work?
Let's find
Can
out.
you read the spell to me? Or like click
yeah,
it so I can read it?
Let me see. Trying to find Sleep with Dead. Let's see. If I hit cast, will it pop up?
Yes, it should pop up. Yeah.
I hit cast. Did it pop up? Oh well.
No.
Here, I'll just. You grant sentience and life. Here, I pasted.
Thank you. To a corpse within
Corpse?
range. Okay. I
Must
guess.
still have a mouth.
Nah, yeah, these guys don't have mouths. Sorry. They're just jaws.
Right.
And, like bone
jaws.
pieces, unfortunately.
Really? Just in case, can I use divine sense around the area? Like 60 feet. I should
Sure.
cover most of the cavern.
Sure. Give me can you click it for me again, the description, or let me know let me read it. Just making sure.
So basically,
I want to see what type of
types of creatures in bold are the ones affected.
celestial fiend and undead.
The bottom one is because they're all affected by Hallow.
Oh, okay. 60 feet. Yeah, no. So you cast your divine sense, and you don't seem to sense anything within this like area.
Okay. It might be another monstrosity waiting for us.
It's true.
Shall we go? Okay, let's just go. Let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go. Yeah, so
Everyone.
Yeah,
come out.
RPG boss.
yeah, you guys step into this room, and you wander around. It's a big sort of like cavernous, high, I guess for a dwarf, ceilings. You can see that the area around you has a lot of that pinkish purple dust. I don't know how many. I think those of you who like live in a forest or like go through forests pretty regularly, you're familiar with the concept of fairy rings, right? Where like mushrooms will grow. There's a type of mushroom that grows in a circle, and this kind of like reminds you of that a little bit. Anyone who would like to, as they like sort of step into the space, you can give me an investigation check or you can give me a nature check. Up to you.
Give half of the time to cast guidance this time.
Yes.
Oh, Avani!
I think you can only cast it Avani because Avani's the only one who will wait long enough.
Yeah.
It's like it's pointless to cast it on Sunway because -2. Well, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
24.
24.
24. Wow. Okay, anyone else? Anyone casting for nature? Just Mer. Hako, you gonna roll?
Sure, I'll do nature. Why not?
Give it a check.
11. That's as much as expected from the.
Yeah. I think even with an 11, it's not gonna be that hard. I think you and Merlin doesn't know, sorry. Merlin doesn't go in the woods. Hako, you know that like I said, fairy rings like are a type of mushroom that exist in the forest, and they grow in a circle. And most people think that the body of the mushroom is like the fungal parts, right? But with fairy rings and with most mushrooms, the body of the mushroom, like the main bulk of its mass, is actually underground. And for fairy rings, the body of the mushroom is within the circle of the mushroom. So where there are no fungal bodies protruding from the ground is where the majority of the actual mushroom body is. For Sunmei and for Avani, who have like walked into, I think Samna, you feel it with your feet. Avani, you see it with your eyes. The like ground underneath Sonmei and Merlin is like soft. It's not hard like dirt, and it doesn't feel super solid to you.
Bunny will say that I think you're walking on some mushroom.
Right, the squish.
Proper.
Should we start digging? Is that what for? Like the
If you will, indicate the postal to the X here, I guess this is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Should we start like looking at it?
Yeah, you can give me an athletics check, I guess. See, try digging. Anyone who wants to dig? We back in the mines?
We back in the mines.
Back in the mines.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, you want a guidance?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Slack.
Like I was honestly expecting.
What's it? How do I roll the d4?
It's a d4.
I was expecting more than 100. It was actual.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah. I think like you hit it first, Sonmei, with your sword, and your sword like digs through it, almost like a weird combination between sand and sponge. And like the ground underneath you undulates a little bit, and then Merlin, like right after, like heaves her great axe into the floor, and it like hits the ground with no noise. Instead, it's sort of like whoosh, like through with air. And for like a moment, the sort of air around you and like the purple particles that are everywhere, they stop, like they're moving sort of like dust motes, like floating through the ground, but they stop, like they hold in place for a brief moment before the ground underneath you starts to undulate a little bit like a worm, and then as that happens, you feel the worm sort of like move quickly to the outer ring of the mushroom as the floor falls away. And if Albert will let me do it, a giant hole appears underneath you. Merlin, you are on the very edge of it. You almost fall in as the like floor pulls itself back to sort of keep itself away from your huge axe strike. There is a blindingly bright world below of bright, huge, even bigger than the ones in this room, funguses. You're gonna have to like stick your head in, but it looks like it's at least a 20-foot drop inside. And that's where we'll take like a quick 10-minute break before we figure out what you're gonna do next. Yeah?
Okay.
Sounds good?
I'm glad it isn't like a huge boss.
I am so happy Merlin is standing where she is, because if you guys stood anywhere in the hole, yeah, you got really lucky. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? Okay. Bye-bye. I think we're gonna continue playing for like another 45 minutes-ish after the break, if that's okay for people.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll stop there for now. Come back in 10 minutes. Bye. Yeah, we're on a break. People should be coming back soon, though, Grace. Can you hear me? Question mark? Oh, okay, yeah. We're on a break. Almost done, though. Yeah, I'm blasting them. Hee. Whoa, hold on, this scale is not correct. Oops. Hold on. Should be, there we go. Let me make that bigger. Hey. It's way too big. Yeah, Alber's scaling is like wacko right now. I think I just fixed it. But I like was checking something and I was like, why the fuck? Why the fuck is this so small? I think we're good. What's that? Okay. I really hate that you call it Bible stuck. No, why? Why is it called that? Explain.
Why is it called Bible stuff?
It's because Yachty wants me to suffer. That's why it's called Bible stuck. Okay. Yes. Okay, everybody here, question mark? Everybody back? Yes. Calling all people. Charles, are you here?
Eating milk.
Oh, I'm here heating milk. Don't say that and then put the drool emoji afterwards. I don't like that. Huh? I don't like that. I can't tell you why I don't like it, but I don't like it. Save the Sekuhara for in-game, okay?
The Sekuhara has been happening for the last hour.
God, not when you screenshotted my very innocent fog reveal, kind of fucked up, if you ask me.
I don't know. Was it innocent?
Yeah, I would never put a penis in the game. They're not. They're not in my homebrew.
Really? I don't believe it.
Nothing. Nothing. Charles is about to tell me, well, boy, do I have news for you on Kevin's anatomy. Okay, we definitely can't go on Twitch. And we're gonna get banned immediately.
You gave me the permission to DM and one chat in the coil, so.
Oh my god! Wow. Charles is going to invent dicks. Just like, okay, so one day. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Welcome back. There's a giant hole in the floor. No more penis talk. Let's get to business. Yeah, what are you guys doing? What are you deciding? There's a big gaping hole in the floor. No! Yumi!
Damn!
Help! I can't live like this. No.
Well.
No, gaping, no. There's a hole that's open a normal amount.
It's not closing, so escaping, right?
The same breath, the same breath. And no more pieces stop. We're going to the hole. Like, okay.
God damn it. I don't know how else to say it. Fine. There's a big mushroom pit. You see it with your eyes. Sniff.
the beef.
Stop. Leave my cave alone. Wait, that sounds so bad, bro.
Too late.
God.
I'll just stop talking. You guys go. Enough.
I guess we all down.
Can I try to like land on top of the cushion?
Okay, I'll fly down. I will fly down.
Yeah, check if the mushroom is cushioned at all first. Instead of you jumping in, it turns out to be like concrete.
How far is the fall? Maybe we'll just like inspect before we jump.
Yeah, down to the mushroom is about like 5 feet. So not too bad. And then down, I think you can barely see the floor. It's very bright in there. But there is a floor, and that's maybe 20 feet down. These mushrooms are big.
Are they like safe and sturdy to like jump on? Can we like test it a little bit to the foot, maybe?
Yeah, you're flying, so you're able to touch it with your feet. It wobbles a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna topple over. It's a nice spongy surface.
Okay, I report that. It's a 5 feet hop down.
Right. Can we aim for the mushroom top then?
Yeah, I think you can see that there's like a couple of smaller mushrooms underneath, and like with, I will say, a dexterity roll or an athletics check to make sure you land. You all can like try to hop down like mushroom to mushroom until you reach the ground. Go ahead and make me those rolls. You can do a dexterity or so acrobatics or athletics, one of the two. Yeah, you have to Mario jump.
Yeah.
Avani will give you help if you want to go one at a time, so you can have advantage.
I'll go one at a time then.
Who's going first?
Kevin will.
Okay, Kevin will.
This with advantage?
It's with advantage, yes.
Rolling acrobatics.
Okay. Kevin says, I'm going first, and then Sonmei goes, what? And then jumps. That's how that went. Sonmei, you go like boing boing, and you sort of just like hop the two mushrooms, and your feet land on solid ground. I will show you what it looks like in a bit. Kevin, no problem, you make it. Hako, I'm gonna assume Merlin makes it. Hako, do your roll.
Okay, I'm gonna athletics. Oh, natty.
20, perfect.
Yay.
Yeah, all of you make it down the opening, and you are brought to here. If it will load. It's very bright down there, and it looks like, I'm just gonna reveal all. Actually, I'm gonna drop all of you in first. Where? 5, and it looks like, let me just, this, doing. Yeah, so you guys land.
Whoa.
Your feet touch the floor. This place is bright, and you can tell even further ahead, you can see like the like almost like there is a spotlight or a roaring bonfire. It is blindingly bright to the north of you. There are mushrooms here. They seem even deeper in color and larger than the ones up above. The purple sort of powder, it's not in this area anymore. Instead, the ground underneath you is sort of made of a mixture of mushroom flesh. It's sort of soft and springy to stand on, and purple sand. sort of like fine and crystalline as you like sort of crunch and boing through the floor. But yeah, you are here. You've landed. You were this place does not look like a cave that you've been into anywhere familiar to you whatsoever.
I squint and see a person.
Yeah. So, Avani, you squint, and in the very, very, very far distance, you see the body of a figure. It's sort of like hunched over on its knees, half upright. You can see in the distance. I think you need to get closer to get a better look. But there's something incredibly bright ahead of that person that's bathing them in light, so they just kind of look like a silhouette of like a little black figure against the bright sort of like opalescent light.
I just tell people that there seems to be a figure up front. There seems to be somebody up front. They seem hunched over. It's too bright. I can't tell.
Oh, I have to give you permissions again? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. Hako. It's on me. Avani. Kevin. Okay, there you go. You should be able to move. There you go.
Let's get a little closer.
Yeah. So you step closer, Hako. Once you get to like about hereabouts, your shoulder, before it was sort of like stiff, the one where the butterfly landed, where that area is, you feel it start to heat up. It is like searingly hot, like a line across your shoulder. It's very distracting, because it doesn't hurt, but it also does not feel good. As you try to sort of like shake off the feeling in your shoulder, you find that the rotation of your like scapula in the back, it is stiffer and stiffer, to the point that if you tried to lift your hand above your head, or even above, say, like shoulder height, you find you can't move your joint in that direction anymore.
So, I think after they punch at the area that is like, yeah, fucking wire fibromyalgia. They're clutching at where it's like streaking across their, I guess, the chest and the scapula.
Yes.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they're visibly bothered by it. They're like, and they're trying to turn their arm back, but like it's not happening. And then they're like, someone else go ahead.
I guess Avani will see the struggle and ask, like, what's wrong? Are you okay?
I can't move my arm very well. They're just gonna like peek at under their shirt, like what's happening under there.
As you look underneath your shirt, Hako, so you've seen Joral's wound, right? His leg has like crystallized, and the vein of sort of like purple mineral has spread, but he's had that wound for quite some time, and it's only relapsed recently. And even in this couple of days that you've had Joral and like have tried to bring him back home to get him fixed, it has not spread as quickly as the one wound on your shoulder is spreading. Before, when you were taking your long rest, it was about the size of a coin, like I mentioned. At this point, it has sort of snaked out. It's almost halfway towards your elbow, and halfway down your scapula muscle in the back, with a tendril almost reaching your ear as it like moves forward in veins.
This is spreading a lot faster than I thought.
Does this crystal look reminiscent in any way to the weird crystal we found in the cave?
You put in your pocket? No.
Okay.
Well,
I guess we looked at it and then the bunny wolf said, maybe you should get further away instead. It seems to be aggravating the.
It's like
going
whatever
nearer
light
seems to be aggravating
make
this.
it worse, right?
Like going nearer seems to be aggravating the.
Yeah, Yumiya, you're speaking like away from your mic.
I think it moved. Yeah, as it moving closer seems to be aggravating it.
Yeah. So I think maybe Hako can like step back a bit since whatever light there is at the front seems making symptoms.
if Hako steps back, does anything actually like change? At least, like, does it feel less aggravated, at least?
No. Ever since you stepped into this realm, it has been like a sort of persistent warmth, and like as you've moved forward, it has gotten hotter, and even if you step back now, that same heat remains.
Right. So
I don't think there's much of a difference. I think this
That's
is
true.
a infection.
Okay. So then
Okay.
I guess the only way is really forward.
Okay, I guess
Should
we
we
are
leave
going
Haku
forward.
behind,
No,
No.
I don't think so.
There's no
Okay.
difference.
Yeah.
So I guess
If
we
anything,
all move.
the longer we stall,
Yeah, I think
The
so.
worse it'll
just-
get, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should just hurry along.
You guys hurry forwards. I think as you get to there, Avani, you can see in the distance that sort of blindingly bright light. It's still very blinding, even to like you at this distance. And like maybe a little bit of it is because you've been in a dark cave for so long that like the change in like light ambiance is different. But it's also that like this light hurts to look at. It moves and shimmers a little bit like oil over water, a little bit like obsidian in the sun. It's not familiar to you, this light, and it is pouring out of what looks to be a entire structure made of purple crystal.
Okay.
I suppose this is where we Arcana check it.
Yeah, you can make your Arcana check.
Right? Like, yeah.
Good guidance on.
Somebody
Oh,
roll.
Somebody else.
Somebody roll.
Maybe on Kevin.
Arcana.
Kevin?
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
roll Arcana.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Plugging.
there you go.
Yeah, okay. Kevin, you were earlier checking the mushrooms to see like what is this? Like what kind of magic is this? This is weird. That same like strange unfamiliar magic is the magic that you feel coming out of this place, out of that area, but even more amplified. You can tell that this is sort of the faucet, you would say, that is like leaking this strange magic into Old Wyvern Town, which presumably is where you are at the moment. I think without even doing an investigation check, as you guys like come closer, you can see like it looks like mushrooms to you at a first glance, but looking closer, these are structures. These look to be like like half of a market stall completely overrun by these ultraviolet mushrooms. You can see what looks like in this corner maybe a like food cart overturned, and overrun by like the growing veins of these glowing mushrooms. And as you sort of like move forward towards this light, you can barely make out that this area is looks like it maybe at one point maybe was a fountain, and this was some sort of like town square, like central square, but that's long been superseded by the like ribbon-like crystal structures that have like built up into almost like a clamshell shape above it. And at the very front of where like the water would have been exiting the fountain is instead this oil slick ethereal light shimmering and leaking out.
So it's a liquid that is shining?
It looks like liquid, but it is also bright. You look down at the floor of where like it sort of meets the fountain, and it doesn't pool like liquid should. It's a little bit halfway between liquid and light.
Oh.
And I would also tell you with your Arcana check, if you come closer, you can see some things behind the light that don't look like the crystal and don't look like Old Wyvern Town.
Oh, real shit.
Here.
Okay. I guess we move closer because there's really nowhere else we can go.
Maybe up to here.
Do we see this guy selected by Vani?
Yeah, no, you can see this guy now that you've come closer. From this distance, you can tell he's sort of like on one knee with one propped up, and he's like hunched forward. His hand is reaching out and like touching something. It's like sort of like closed fisted over something. The closer you get, you can see that like where his knee is bent on the floor, the foot that's like poking out, his ankle is pure purple crystal, and his like calf where it is like sort of touching the floor, there are mycelial strands like wrapping around it, almost pulling him into the floor.
So he's turning into the mushroom.
Can
He's
I
turning into a mushroom.
Yeah, can I go up to see like if he'll is he even responsive?
He hasn't turned around, he hasn't looked at you. He's you can't see his eyes, he's hunched over.
Okay. I'll just go have a look at like the state of
The
things.
guy.
Yeah, you go up closer to him. This guy's dead. This guy's not alive.
Oh.
He's not breathing. But he's sort of like one leg propped up, one on the knee, reaching out with his fist like clasped closed. His body is turned towards the light, but he looks kind of dead.
Okay,
I
can we
speak with
check?
He
You
is a
speak
corpse.
with that while I
mouth.
check the rest of his body.
Sorry.
Yeah. Before I cast it though, let's think of the questions because we got 5 questions. So
Yeah. One. Can we check the body first?
yeah.
Sure. Give me.
I want to know what he's holding, and especially got his fist around the thing. Like,
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
okay, do not guide me.
Do not guide me.
It's no point.
I got a -2.
I was gonna say. I'm. Okay. I haven't rolled yet.
No, Avani, you've got a better chance
Oh my
compared to the rest of us.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Rest of you, I think you're blinded by the light. You're kind of like, my eyes hurt, my eyeballs hurt.
28.
Yeah, with the guidance, perfect. Hako, are you also gonna roll investigation? Question mark? Or you want to roll something
I
else?
think they're going to Arcana.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, do that. While you're rolling your Arcana check, Avani, you're investigating this guy. You're seeing his garb. you see that this guy is some sort of thief, rogue, with clothing that is a little bit similar to a rogue that you caught earlier. It seems like he was probably here. This guy's a tiefling, by the way. Probably here to like loot something, as most rogues are. You look into like his fist that's closed, like sort of clasping over something.
Yeah, okay. And
So you try to pry it open, and like out, his hand is sort of like closed in like rigor mortis, so it's a little hard to open it. But you manage well enough, just to like crack open a finger, and you can see like something blue and shimmering in his hand.
Is this the part of your
yeah, it was
bracelet?
like
I wonder.
Hako.
Yeah, can we pass it to
is
Hako?
that-
Mm. Oh,
Can we
Yeah.
well open his hand the rest of the way? Actually.
You can open his hand the rest of the way, and then you see a handful of small blue like crystal butterfly charms. There's about 5 of them, and they're individual, and they sort of like plop to the floor, like clink clink clink, and they, if you're not quick to pick them up, you can see they slowly start to like drop into the mycelia floor.
We gotta
I
grapple.
grab him.
As you like pick them up and grab them, does everybody like just scramble to like pick them up, basically?
I mean, I guess perhaps like those closest to the guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's all of us.
Yeah, so I think that's like Hako grabs one, Avani grabs one, and then like Sonmei grabs a couple of them as well. Where the little butterflies sort of touch the floor, you see for a moment that like the mycelium started to like absorb it, but like unlike where the man is standing, the mycelium color like turned as it like tried to absorb it, almost like a dull, like you desaturated something in Photoshop, basically. You pick them up, Hako. When you pick up one of the butterfly charms, the wound on your like sort of shoulder that is like at this point it's sort of grown in the like couple of minutes you've been here to start to like almost like something is grabbing the back of your neck. It's like reached the back of the top of your spine. When you grab one of the butterflies, you feel it's like the temperature like drops. It goes like back to its normal temperature, and your arm still is like immovable, but as like the seconds pass, you can like start to like move it a little bit more, you think?
Oh
Can we
shit.
Can we pass the rest of the charms to Hako, since it seems like they do belong bracelet?
The ice cold. They're not cold in body temperature.
You're normal. Sniff.
They're normal. They're not a corpse.
They're just reborn.
God.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. Oh my god.
Okay, Hako, you can have the rest of the butterflies. I think these belong to you.
Hako takes them.
If they go on the bracelet.
Yeah, do you like thread them onto the bracelet, I guess? You just try to add them on? Yeah, I think Hako, you sit there, you basically rebuild what is the artifact, and like as you're like threading the butterfly pieces on, and you like sort of put the last one on and you take the bracelet and you re-wear it, your vision turns to black. You guys see Hako's eyes roll into the back of their head and they slump over, similarly to the person in front of you. Hako, you...
Avani will catch them because they're right next to her.
Great. So Hako, you, when your eyes sort of like roll to black, you open them and you see the... looks like a dwarven city. It's not Wyvern upon Stone, but it kind of looks like it. You're like looking around. There's people bustling about. Make me a quick perception check.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's funny.
Perfect. You're
Yay.
looking, you turn your head to like the left and the right, and you notice like the clothes these people are wearing are not, they're kind of old. they're like they're all like very well made, and they're actually, they look kind of affluent, right? Like everyone here is dressed, like pretty well, like pretty comfortably, but this looks like clothes from a couple hundred years ago. This is not recent fashion, even for like Lower Orchard, which is not the most fashionably like up-to-date place, but like this is kind of like pushing it, right? And as you're turning your head left and right, you hear someone behind you say, "Oh, great! Thank God you've made it here. I think it should be your turn. Do you have him with you?" And you see there's a dwarf next to you. They have what looks like, a little book in hand, and they're like sort of ushering you into what looks to be a clinic. And you turn to the right of you as somebody else who actually was just standing right next to you says like, "Yes, I'm here. I think honestly she's worrying too much, and it should be fine." And you see next to you is a dwarven man. He's got some very bright green eyes, and like strands of blue in his hair, and his like dark hair, and he looks kind of sick. He looks tired, even though he's a handsome looking guy, but he's looking tired, and his eyes are a little sunken in, and he gives a weak like "Really, Ella, I don't think I need to be here." And you sort of like beyond your control feel your voice come out, and as it comes out, it's not your voice. This is not what you, Hako, sound like, but this is what the body that you're in is saying. As you, quote unquote, reply, "I think you're being stubborn, and we're going to get it checked out. You can't go to work like this. I can't go to work like this. What's the harm in getting it looked at?" And the person next to you just sort of like sighs and is like, all right. And the doctor that like called you in is like leading you into the room, and leads you into like a small back clinic, and you go with this dwarven man into the back. You see your vision sort of like as you blink between one moment and another. You're now sitting in a back room. It's not the clinic back room, but it is like the back room of what looks to be a guild hall. And around you is like a round table, and around the table are a couple of like other halflings and dwarves mostly. Most of whom are like, their faces look pretty like not good. And then one of them with bright red hair sort of slams the table in front of him, and he says like, we have to find a solution. This cannot keep happening. We're losing people. Druid Cass, is there anything you can do? Have you found anything? And the man like looks to you. And do you want to do something, or do you want to just like let the scene continue to play?
I think they're going to let this game continue to play.
Okay. As they like turn to you, you feel your throat sort of like catch up, and you say like, again in this voice that is unfamiliar to you, you say, I've been looking into it, and you know better than most that I have a stake in this as well, okay? But there's nothing we can do without actually going down into it and taking the risk. I don't know if that's something that I'm willing to ask of everyone here. And you see the faces of some of these fellow like dwarves and halflings sort of like, they look even more dour. And your eyes blink, and then one scene to the next, you are now in a home. And in your home, presumably it's your home, you are in like the bedroom, and like on the bed is the same figure that was with you in the first scene. And instead of like sort of looking sick but still looking handsome, there's a white cloth over his face. You are kneeling at the foot of the bed. The man is motionless, and you can see his hands, his arms, and like part of his leg are all this like crystalline purple. You have your hands clasped, and there's nothing in the room sound-wise aside from your own like heavy, labored breathing as you sort of stand vigil at his side. You look down at your hands clasped together, and at like the very sort of like corner of your eye, you see that your pinky is a shade of light purple, and it has a sheen to it that is at this point all too familiar to you. And as you like close your eyes and open them again, you find yourself in a cave, in a sort of like mining cave, actually. To you, Hako, this is familiar territory now. You are in the very entrance of where you guys entered not too long ago, earlier today. Except this cave now, it looks a little quite different, actually, to the cave that you entered in before. It is a much more bustling place. You can see miners coming to and fro. The carts and the rails for the carts are very well maintained, and you see a dwarf in front of you, and he says in sort of his gruff way, he's like, I don't know why we need to close down the mine. I think you're overreacting. You just check it out and seal it, and then we can be done with it. But to think that this is the source of all that hubbub that's happening in the city, I don't agree. We're going to lose a lot of money if we pause operations. You shake your head and you say, I think the gold is not worth the lives that we're paying to continue to work down here. There's no way that we can maintain this. And this sort of argument goes on for a few minutes before your vision shifts again. And you are standing in front of a fountain. And the fountain is sort of pouring out light, and it's the same as this fountain. It's the same sort of oil slick light, but instead of the huge crystalline purple structure, you only see just a sliver of it. This like the slimmest branch, but it is pouring out nonetheless. You look around you, and this sort of fountain area has been cordoned off. The buildings are still there, but it looks like people are not allowed anywhere near here. And that shimmering seam like floating above the fountain, out of it flies a very familiar purple butterfly, and then another one, and then another one. And soon a swarm starts to form as they pour out of the seam. And you, as a whatever body that you are inhabiting in at the moment, you sort of raise a staff that is in your hand, and you slam it on the ground, disturbing the butterflies and releasing some of your own. You press your hand into the seam in order to attempt to seal it shut, pouring magic into it the best you can. Hako, you in this body feel the pain and the agony of your whatever corporeal body you're fitting in now, basically feeding itself into the seam to hold it shut, like a band-aid over a gaping wound, like trying to stitch something closed that had been opened. As you like close your eyes and know that as you sacrifice yourself here, but at least, you know, what happened to your partner won't happen to others. And that's the last thing you see before your sort of like possession of this body. You're sort of like in Yu Yu Hakusho when like he's pushed out of the kid's body, or like body or whatever, and you see like the figure of someone very familiar to you with red hair and blue butterflies flying around them as they press as Fanny actually presses their body into the seam, and the blue butterflies sort of attempting to help patch up the holes. Their body has almost been completely swallowed as the seam grows smaller and smaller, and eventually they disappear into the void, into the light, and the light itself dimming. The only thing remaining is these butterflies that slowly crystallize and shrink and drop very similarly like when you opened that guy's hand earlier to the ground in a soft like clink 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 noise, and then you blink your eyes and you are sort of like leaned up against Avani back here in the mycelial gate, and that's what we'll stop for today.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh
Whoa.
boy.
Yeah.
Big flashback of all time.
Yeah, it's a big flashback.
God, good thing I wrote it all down.
A good thing you wrote it all down. Hee. Yay.
Oh man.
Well, time to throw Hako in the sea.
Wow!
Wow. It's your duty.
It's your
What
duty.
the fuck?
I mean, isn't it? It is reopening, right? Like the butterfly is still there.
I think the seal
So it's
broke.
like,
Yeah.
no, it's like Hako wakes up, explains the vision, and then everybody's like, so are you supposed to reenact what
No.
happened? Hako, no.
Someone has to.
They're like, no. Oh
So
my
the
God.
Oberon goes, it's time to pray.
Yeah, time to pray.
Time to roll for prey. Yay! Good job,
Roll for
everybody.
prey.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yay.
I'm so surprised we didn't have a big boss fight.
Well, you're gonna jinx it now.
Well,
Oh shit.
You're in front of a big
happening
glowy thing.
next.
sometimes the big boss fight was the friends we made along the way.
We can sacrifice the seam and becomes our enemy.
He.
Oh man. Oh man.
Villain Hako
You're-
era.
Wow. Damn. They're
Well,
just
actually, I know who our big bad boss is. It's a Baron to Hako, bothering Hako about
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oberon would have been
Oh
like,
my
I would go in the
God.
sea,
It
but
should
I
have been
volunteer.
Oh my god.
I volunteer as tribute.
No.
No.
It's
God would want me to do this. Danny would want me to do this as if he's on a first name basis with them.
Yeah. Hako standing in the background like, be my fucking guest, man.
Right?
I mean, I'm convinced that at least half of this party are on first name.
First name basis.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
convinced at least half of y'all are.
maybe I don't know.
We'll find out next episode, I suppose.
No, next time. Yeah.
All right.
Hate to leave it on a giant lord drop, but I think if we tried to do anything else today, we'll run out of time. So
Yeah.
Yay.
So valid.
Oh my god, Sniff. I won't be around next week, but just for next week. I'll be back next week.
okay, sounds good. I'll see you guys
Are we
next
having a
week.
session next week? Wait, Monica, don't go yet.
What?
I wanna ask you lore questions while I have you here.
Okay.
Unless you need to go.
Okay, I don't need to go. No.
I will be back.
Okay.
All right. What questions do you have?
No, I just want answers for the Bloodwood.
Oh shit! Yeah. Just ask them to me verbally.
And we should go.
Yeah, you guys should go.
Yeah,
Farewell.
you can go.
Okay.
Bye.
Right.
Let's see. I'm going back to the DMs because I don't remember it myself. Yeah. I think one of the questions was that here I'll paint this again. In your DMs, like I think I was asking if the lake red